Welcome to Dudes Who Do. I'm Josh.
I'm Shae.
And today, we finish up our Crash vs. Spyro.
We get to talk about the lovely Spyro the Dragon. He's a quite fine lad.
He's beautiful.
And I don't know if you guys noticed with the board that's behind Josh's head, we now have soundproofing.
So it probably sounds a little better.
And if you
Less
look...
echoey.
well, you can tell it's definitely darker because now my lamp does not bounce off my white walls.
Helps a little bit. Also, kind of hurts a little bit.
So we'll have to get better actual lighting besides, just a lamp.
Oh man, I'm gonna actually have to build the softbox now.
Yeah. Oh, we can't use a lamp in just a plastic bag?
I actually had to take the plastic bag off for all the
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't talk tonight.
See, he is still ironically, he's still on podcast break, even though this is his second recording in the week.
Trying to keep up so I don't lose it all.
Yeah. Because I'm, as I said, I'm still doing all my recordings by myself. So now I can carry a conversation pretty much just by myself.
And I'm talking to babies.
Yeah.
That's why the gobbledygook comes out.
You should have seen when I was talking to Ellie the entire time. I was like, yeah, yada, 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 yada. And she just...
So much to where Shani was like, wow, you've really gotten to be able to talk to by yourself now.
I'm like, dude, yeah,
you kind of have to.
I'm like, I'm basically saying full sentences to a week and a half-year-old baby.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of your channel, Teledocs
on
YouTube. Yeah. I have enjoyed all of the content so far. I do have 2 criticisms.
All right, shoot them out first before. Because right now, it is still Crash vs. Spyro, and I'm only Crash right now.
Yeah. Obviously, you've had some rough times with your audio and stuff. You
Yes.
guys don't know, but he had to delete months worth of
I deleted
content.
6 episodes of Meat Boy, 10 episodes of Crash, 4 episodes of CTR, all 15 minutes each, give or take.
That's a lot of content.
I had to delete about 9 hours of content.
So
30 gigs of content is more like it.
So he went through it again.
Yes. And this time, I went through so many more mistakes.
Numero uno.
Okay.
It failed on the time trial.
Yes, I know I did.
But the sad thing was, I thought you'd go back into it and try it, and you did not. No. Obviously, if you're watching, he's doing a straight playthrough. He's not going back.
I do it in the level, and if I mess up, oh well.
Will you go back at the end of the series and try the levels you messed up?
If people want me to.
Well, of your few subscribers, I want you to go back through one episode and try and correct the mistakes that you made. If you mess them up again, they're messed up forever. But if you
the recovery round,
yeah. Anything you messed up during the gameplay, boom.
I don't know if I think it went through. Could you believe I did both ice routes first try?
Yeah, I did not believe that. I was like, dude, you did kill yourself at the end of one on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you though. You just missed a box, barely. But barely. I'm sorry. Anyways. But yeah,
I think the red gym ice route.
I was impressed.
First try, the other one where you get all the invincible.
I was impressed by the dark level that you did first try, even though you completely forgot the setup.
Oh yeah,
spinning. When you spun on the way back and you hit both those boxes, I was like, yeah, I would have done that first.
Yeah.
And of course, I can't say anything because I suck at that game. But yeah, so that was my one. I really want you to go back through. Well, it may be later content, but I want you to go back through it.
So far, you're 20% of my audience, so
20%.
It's looking quite strong.
Yeah, 20%. So go back through. I think that would be cool, and then you could just do that one final round. Like I said, if you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah.
Oh well. And then the other one was no sports jargon.
I don't even know what I said.
You recorded it a while back.
Yes.
But I remember we're doing the left side audio again. I remember thinking to myself, man, that was rough. And I've given some really rough audio comparisons. I just did one earlier. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. But I was like, dude, that comparison needs to be left to me. I am the sports realm.
Yeah, no, I don't do sports.
I am the sports.
I'm 100% video game or SpongeBob referenced.
Oh, you are for sure the SpongeBob reference.
I think I mentioned in an episode, so how do you guys feel about SpongeBob? You might be thinking, wow, this guy might be pretty old for talking about SpongeBob.
You did.
I did.
I don't know if it was part of the actual episode. I think it was before the episode really kind of started.
I was doing the death route for Digging It.
There you go.
I know exactly because I edited it today.
Digging it. So I
edited it today.
So it's not actually come out yet.
No.
So I'm thinking of something else then.
I think.
Must be a different time we played together.
I don't know.
You know what? We've played Crash Bandicoot 5 times together. 5 times. I did a half.
4.5.
4.5 times together, and in those times, I'm sure that SpongeBob reference has come up. Gee, I wonder what that thing is on the table you guys are looking at so fervently. Well, just so you know, it's a new Mountain Dew. It's a new Dew!
I was surprised. I went to the store. I was like, man, I'm thirsty. I'm playing a lot of League of Legends tonight. I need something. Well,
by the time you guys see this, it won't be new, but
I've never heard
new
of
to
it.
us.
It is Dew, can't say the full one, Dew Ice Lemon Lime with a splash of real juice.
Bam! So we're going to give that a try in someone's very special shot glasses.
They're from Call of Duty Zombies.
Yep.
Now, me personally, I had to choose this one because it's me. Wait, other way. It is Quick Revive.
I have sped.
He is Sped Cola. Fitting for a green drink.
Yeah, and if you know the way I play, I must have sped cola,
As
or
the-
I will die.
As the master of...
Revives. Go for it, Brazil.
Am I getting a phone call? Because you heard of that, right?
I heard something.
1 sec, I'll be right back.
I'll
I'll be right back, guys. Josh,
I'll pour the drinks.
I'm sorry to leave you when you're not experienced, but...
Oh yes, of course. I'm not
Forgive me.
experienced. I bought these for his Christmas gift. I saw them in Target, and I was like, "Ooh, that is my brother-in-law Shae, through and through." So we're gonna give this a try, and hopefully it tastes really good. Because if it tastes really good, I'm gonna really want some more. While he's gone, I was going to briefly talk about this Saturday. You guys will be catching the upload sometime. You've probably already seen the episode, or if not, it's going to be coming out. So I'm not going to give too much away. But I am going to say that we go to Wendy's and we're having a T-Rex burger. Yes, that's right. T-Rex burger, which is a 9x9. We're going to be doing an event while we're doing it, so we'll actually be filming on scene. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy the video. Also, the word I'm looking for is, oh yeah, if you were a Patreon, you would have known this in advance. You could have been there with us, watched us do it, or even participate yourself. We won't pay for you, but you will be having the chance to do it alongside of us. See, the Patreon helps, and it's only $1 to find out when we're doing meetups. Pretty much anytime we go to do a video, if it's in the area of your area, we'll be letting you know that there's a meetup happening. So I did put that on the Patreon this week. It would have been your chance, but you know, oh well, you guys messed out. So like I said, I've said it many times before, there's a lot of perks to being a Patreon. I mean, $1 a month, it's not that big a deal to just get a, I don't know, a soda. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And what you're wondering is, where is your partner? He's putting away his dog. Sundance is going away because he's been barking so much. You guys heard it, I'm sure. So, he's putting Sundance in the garage. So yeah, be a Patreon. Give $1 a month. I mean, it's not a big deal. Ask your parents, hey, can I, put this on your card? I'll give you $1. I'll do work for you, whatever, so I can support my friends. Most of you guys I know have cards, so it's not like it's a big deal. So just go ahead and put that on your card. You don't even think about it. $1 a month. It comes out on like the first week of the month. It's usually really, really fast. You don't feel it too much. My Patreon came out on the 4th this month because of the holiday and everything. So it came out, I think, on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, so it was no big deal. I had money. I do a $5 one, so it's like, I got $5 in there. It's not going to kill me. It's not going to break the bank. But just for $1, you get a really cool little shout-out me and him are going to do for you on this video, on the radio edit. And if you're a Patreon, you'll also get to hear a very, very special one. After video, you'll get to hear us talking to you specifically, and for $1 a month, you get to find out whenever we're having a meetup, like the Wendy's thing. I put it on there. You get the message. It's like, ooh, they're going to be having a Wendy's burger. They're going to be there at this time at this place. It's a public place. You guys can hang out with us, have a good time. But that's kind of the perk of having that thing. And as you go up in the perks, or as you go up in dollars each month, you get more perks. $5 is another thing, and then $10 gets you a swag bag, all kinds of little stuff from us, hand-signed things, just something. Just to thank you for the donation you give us. Nick Acosta gave us this chair, so he gets to be a part of some stuff real soon. So that's coming up. So yeah, Patreon is a big deal for you to get special things with us. We have 21 subscribers at the moment, so you definitely want to be a part of that money thing. Now that he's back, And he's still on his phone. Poor Shame. Just kidding.
No problem. Bye.
Okay.
Man, don't you love it when your dog doesn't listen to you?
He didn't want to go inside?
No.
Couldn't get him in there, huh?
No. I go, okay. So, it's cold here. My dog doesn't have a... Well, let's shoot this first.
It's like Mountain Dew Sprite.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Dang. I have to stop at stinking 7-Up. I gotta stop at Shell. You can find this beautiful drink at Shell locations nationwide.
Copyright material.
Shell locations nationwide. So dog wouldn't go away.
No. So, my dog doesn't want to go in this new garage
His
because...
dog is a golden retriever, guys.
He's about 140 pounds.
Big dog.
110 to 140. Big dog.
Big dog.
I can't obviously lift... I could lift him up, but it'd probably hurt him. He's 12 years old.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No. So I just grab his collar. I'm like, come on. He starts going with me until we get to the back door. At that point, he's like, I'm going up the steps to the back door. I'm like, no, come on. And then he just dead weights. I'm like...
Dogs are fun.
And I call my grandpa because my grandpa is the alpha dog, and I'm like, he's not listening to me, dude. He's like, okay, I'll do it, and I'll arm the alarm, and they don't have to unarm it for him. But fun times. Dogs are fun. If they're not inside dogs and they have to go inside for winter, it's fun.
So are you gonna upload this video before the T-Rex burger or after? After. So this video actually came out after, so you guys knew you now have seen the video. Well, I meant like you're gonna put the T-Rex video out, then this video.
Oh, no, this is one before then.
No, you guys haven't seen it. So what I told them was if they were Patreon $1 or better, which again it's $1. You guys heard my spiel about it. That you get access to any meetups. Well, I put on Patreon this Saturday is a meetup.
This truly is a meetup.
Yeah. So I was like, dude. So I put it on there. Told them, we're gonna be at the Rosedale Wendy's, and join us if you can, but no Patreons. So no one's gonna join us.
We go in there like Webby shows up like, okay, you're Webby.
I mean, yeah. I told him Nick Acosta gave us a chair, so he's probably gonna get something special to do.
Yeah, if he wants to show up, he can, but I don't know if he has a day off of that.
Yeah, but so like I told him, be on Patreon.
What is the calories for this?
I don't know. It's too much.
130. That's not that bad for a 16.
Not bad. How many servings in it?
1 can. So this entire thing's 130. Only has 33 grams of sugar.
It's pretty good.
And this is basically Sprite with caffeine.
Yeah, it's only got 72 grams of caffeine too.
It's not bad.
Milligrams, mg. So that's not too bad.
This is basically Sprite with caffeine, to be fully honest. It's not.
It has a Mountain Dewy flavor to the Sprite, though.
Yeah,
I like it
slightly, but
I like it.
it's there.
Buying it.
It's good. Not the worst. It's not MLK.
Yeah. So
talking about that was just yesterday for us.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do that T-Rex burger. We're gonna take that bad boy down. We're probably gonna have a little bit of dessert afterwards, just for us.
I mean, we'll be at copyright material Wendy's here.
Yeah.
And
I also told them that if they're in the audio version, which we have recording behind the scenes at all times, that after we get done filming video, when we have Patreons that become $1 people, they get a unique shout out. They get it on the video itself, and then after the video, we talk directly to them
if they want
in the audio.
Yeah. And as you would expect, if you do donate and all that stuff, crude language I can accept. I can accept crude language. When we get the more nastier topics, if you did talk about that on the audio podcast, I'm like,
no. We're gonna talk right to them, into the mic.
Yeah,
it'd be like just them hearing it for them. They'll get it.
Special.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I won't. No, to get a phone call, they have to do. I think it's $10 a month.
Oh, okay.
Or 15.
Because I thought it was for a happy birthday.
That's the 15 or the 10. I can't.
Yeah, it was like boop boop.
Yeah,
boop.
we won't be recording that. That's private time. Us and them.
Yeah.
Just saying, hey, happy birthday. I'm glad it's your birthday.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I'm not going to tell you exactly what we're going to say because that's only for those people that get that thing.
Even if you're known, you'll get a special one.
Yeah. So I mean,
say because every comment I look at, I think so far I have 100% accuracy rating with my comments. Now, obviously, if we get big, that won't.
We'll keep up as best we can.
Yeah, but right now, like Will's, if it's his birthday, we'll be like, dude.
Yeah, there's a phone call on that one. We know him personally.
Yeah. Now, say
like very personal, like on
third dolphin,
intimate level.
Yeah. We know everything.
We're like brothers, only closer. Anyways,
I mean,
we've been to the hospital together.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not saying. But he did say we're like brothers, legitimately.
Yeah. So now that we've
And
we've messed around for 15 minutes.
His parents do call me their son.
They do. Now that we've warmed up for 15 minutes, let's
honestly, I feel like this should be a 2 dude before dude, even though we've had do.
Yeah, it kind of does. Boy, but the ice is so good. There's actually ice challenges in Spyro, isn't there? Like, didn't he become like an ice breather at one point?
Okay, yes. In certain levels, he had a fairy would like shock him on the head, and for that one level only, he'd have frost breath instead of flame breath.
I do remember that.
That was in Spyro 3.
Speaking of Spyro, that's a topic. So, see that segue? Did you hear it? Did you feel it?
Okay, now we had 15 minutes of goof-offs and phone calls, and now we have the 15 minutes of Spyro.
Of pure, unadulterated facts that were made up by us.
Yes.
Spyro number 1, which you are playing through.
Oh, and then I have been enjoying it. Because, spoilers, just like Crash, I did not start off on Spyro 1.
Nope.
I started off on Spyro 2.
And just like Crash, I started off as a very small child playing Spyro 1 because that's what we had on PlayStation.
Oh, classic.
PlayStation.
Classic out of your 3DS, you're new. Classic PlayStation.
You know what's really funny? That's not a classic PlayStation.
I mean, it's close enough.
It's close. I had the honkers.
I know my dad had that too.
Yeah, I have 2 of them right now.
Oh, dude.
They both work.
This one works too. And ironically, do you want to know what I use this PS1 for now because it's in retirement? A disc holder.
You know what? It would be really cool if you could have multiple discs in there.
That would be cool.
Like it would accordion out.
Call of Duty World at War. I almost said World War II out of habit.
But yeah, so playing it on PlayStation, obviously it wasn't 1080p. Like we are in live color right now with 1080p. It wasn't even close to that.
Well, I mean, now in my recordings it's 1080p.
Yeah, we had some serious pixels.
Those are some nice pixels.
You were like, "What is that? Is that a diamond over there? Is that diamond? Oh no, it's a chest." Okay.
The best thing about Spyro, in my opinion, because it is a collectathon. That's all you do. You collect. It is a mini game collectathon.
So fun to do that.
The best part, because gyms, they were scattered everywhere. Oh. If you were further enough, you could see the gyms shine across the entire world.
Yep.
So you would know that they're over there, and you have to find a way to get there.
Yep.
And in Spyro 1, I have noticed strongly they implemented so much gliding tactics that you did not see. Like in Spyro 1, there's this part where you have to climb up this entire mountain, and you have to curve around it like a good halfway just to get all the gems, and there's a dragon up there too.
Yeah. It's impressive.
It is.
The detail in it was impressive, but at the same time, the easy gameplay for children was in it.
Yes, you only had to rescue
it's so huge.
I think you only had to rescue like 5 dragons to get access to the new worlds.
It was nothing. It was great. I thought the whole game and the gameplay was just amazing.
It's so good.
I haven't played it in so long. In fact, I think that we're gonna do it as a 2 dudes playing games.
Josh will be playing because I've already played through it.
I mean, it'll be a quick thing. It will just be me messing around mostly, but we will enjoy playing it, commentating, and enjoying watching me try and figure out how to get some of these gems. I'll be like, how the heck?
I mean, you know, if you guys do want us to do a series based on a whole game, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, we can go step by step.
Yeah, obviously, if it's a game I've already played recently, which I mean, any PS1 game I basically played.
Understand? Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but understand if you ask us to do something like this, we're going to be doing it much like we did the Black Ops 2 episode. It's going to be hard for us to stop in the middle of talking about that game.
Yes.
We did an hour and 32 minutes, or 38 minutes, of Black Ops 2. There's just that much content.
Yes.
We didn't plan on doing it that long. We probably should have split it into 2.
And the next one, which is getting uploaded next week, is about an hour and 8 minutes. And then the next one's like an hour and 12 minutes.
There's just so much content.
After we promised to shorten the episodes, what happens? We go into the archives. And the archives, as you would expect, because they're beginner archives, as you can delightfully tell in how bad our commentating is, and quality.
It wasn't as good.
Was not as good. We seemed kind of like shells, may I add.
However, may we point out, our first episode we ever did is at 91 views. Thank you, everybody who's watched our episodes.
The crappy, I had no idea what I'm doing, 240p, non-edited, baby crying video of a burger.
I kept on having to get my kid.
He was so small, dude.
Yeah, it makes me happy that he was in it, though, because I'm going to be able to look back at it all the years later and be like, look how small you were! And look how much of a nuisance you were!
And look at Uncle Shae without a beard!
Look at Uncle Shae with no beard! Like, but Uncle Shae's got a Santa beard! He didn't have one there!
This is young.
Why do I talk like Bat Dad and all my future Bat?
I guess that's how you imagine yourself.
Bat Dad. But yeah, no.
I might have to get you some bat ears for your birthday.
We're super happy that it's up to 91 views. We're glad that you guys are enjoying.
Well, eventually, when it gets 100 views, we'll do a little bit of a special.
Oh, we've already teased about it. We have. We told you we were going to revisit it.
We will revisit it.
Will it be at 100 views? I don't know.
I will hover a strong no because I'm gonna need a break.
Well, yeah, he's got iron problems.
I have iron.
He's got iron problems.
I see. So basically, I'm eating the equivalent of 40 patties in iron.
Think about I mean, that's a lot. Let's just be real. I mean, they cook them more than most places cook them, but that's still a lot of iron.
40 times, four times the amount of iron I absorb. So therefore,
I don't know how much iron's in one of those patties, but
I'm assuming at least 50%.
Well, I just don't know.
I mean,
don't know how many grams
it's beef.
Yeah.
So they brag.
But it is fresh.
It is
never
fresh.
frozen.
Never frozen. But now let's get back on topic because we got.
We always sidetrack on things.
At the same
but
time,
that's kind of the show.
That's kind of how we do. Spyro 1, as I said, gliding mechanics strong. The only game that instead of triangle, which had a little hover in the later games, it drops you straight to the ground, which is cool because they implemented that a lot. They had the barrel roll, which I mentioned in the last episode.
So cool.
Oh my gosh, so much fun! I messed with it for like 10 minutes.
I mean, they had pots like Legends of Zelda did.
Yeah,
it was cool. They had hidden things.
So many things. They had the supercharge with many very agonizing jumps. Many. A whole level dedicated to the speed charge dedicated jumps.
Yep.
That level,
I remember that level.
That level was hard as crap. There's one section which he'll see in like a month or a half time. But I will mention
you guys.
Just feel him in anticipation.
And you guys.
That might be out by then.
Well,
maybe. It depends. Depends. There is this one world where you have to do a jump, do a complete 180 or like 150, and you see another ramp that's going the opposite direction that you're already going. So you have to flip around all in speed boost while in midair, turning around to land to a different ramp to launch off this ramp to go flying to another area.
I remember a lot of those kind of jumps. It was rough.
Spyro 1 is
so rough.
It's not as hard as Crash 1.
No.
But for a kid, if I saw that, like when I saw them, like, they don't want me to do that, do they? That doesn't sound right.
That's not logical.
And then I'm like, I'm gonna try it. Just give it a little bit of test run. I did it, and I land on it. I'm like, they want me to do that.
Yeah, I remember several of those
levels. As a child, I wouldn't have thought of it. As an adult, I wouldn't do that.
I played Spyro 1 and 2, and I remember each time playing it going, wow, there's so much more to this game than I actually knew there was.
Yes. See, thankfully, ironically, Spyro 1 is a lot easier to 100%. So far, I'm about finished with the 4th world at this point. 100% in everything.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure. I have all the gems and all the dragons. I might be missing a couple of the eggs, but I have all the gems and all...
I don't know, the eggs were really easy to find.
Exactly what I'm thinking. I have like 16 or 20 of them.
They didn't seem hard.
No. They weren't hard to get or anything. Just you just game on.
I love that sound.
Have you smelled this though?
Yes.
It's really good.
That smelled like my mouth. A little bit.
Smells some fresh.
Yeah, it smells.
Still sparkling.
Oh yeah, it smells a lot like Sprite. Yeah, that's not what. Interesting. Sorry, guys.
I mean, they weren't washed.
I love how there's sometimes there's audio silence. You're like, what the heck's going on with those guys? Sorry if you're listening in audio land. We get these urges to just smell things.
Especially when they're brand new Call of Duty shot glasses, which have only so far been used for new, and probably the only reason they will be used.
Probably the only thing that will happen, yeah.
Dude, we should have had these for the Dude taste test.
I didn't buy them yet.
I know, but they would have been
I didn't even know they existed yet.
These are our taste testing cups now.
Yep, for sure.
And the best part, if say we both break these, I still got 2 more. I got Jug and I got Double Tap.
Bam.
I'm just saying I call it Double Tap.
I'll take
you need the Jug.
I'll take Jug.
You need the
I'll
Jug.
take Jug. I can use a couple shots of Jug. Again, you have to see our gameplay to understand. You guys are welcome to join us for a zombie gameplay anytime.
Spoilers here. I tried to get some content from my PS4 to my PC, which I did successfully do. I was able to do that. because the PS4 is recording 15-minute sections. The issue, I could not put my webcam on it. Do not know why.
It's okay. You don't really need to see our faces when we're playing.
Yeah, it just for most of my games, so far 100% of them, besides my trolling Isaac videos, I have my face on them.
Little tidbit there.
In my intro video.
Also, we will do that one day. We'll jump on zombies and we'll upload it in 15-minute increments, and we'll do it like on a Saturday. It'll just be like a special.
Because once again, I know we're ignoring the Spyro theme. It's just
we're just trying to get all this information out to you guys.
Let me just tell you this now. My YouTube channel is basically bringing it back to those classic days of YouTube. 15-minute videos, face cam, playing games, having fun. That is the entire purpose of my channel.
Speaking of entire purposes in games, what is the entire purpose of Spyro? Most people don't know.
So, Spyro 1. The entire purpose of the game... Good save. Good save. The entire purpose of Spyro 1 is to rescue all the dragons from Nasty Nork that has just found a new spell that was able to trap all the dragons in this crystal-looking material.
So cool.
That only if you stepped on it, everything broke. And they would be free. Now, sadly, he missed one small little toddler dragon, I guess. He's not a baby. I wouldn't really call him a toddler. A child dragon. He's small.
Prepubescent.
Yes. He's got the charge. He's got the flames. He don't got the flight. He doesn't have the stomp. He's small.
He's just got the normal things.
He's just got dragon abilities, except for full on.
By the way, may I make a mention here real quick? As he saves these other dragons, where do they go?
That's exactly what I've said in my entire playthrough. The first dragon, you're like, all right, Spyro, you did your job. My turn, boy. I'm a full-grown dragon. And I'm like, he's like, see ya. And
time out.
You are sending a child to do a man's job.
Time out.
I can accept in the third game.
I saved you so you can save us.
I can accept in the third game they send him because now he's way more experienced.
Well, he's proven himself twice in a row.
But in the third game, none of the dragons could fit through the small hole besides Spyro.
There you go.
So at that point, it made sense.
Had to.
Spyro 2 makes sense. They wanted a dragon. They transported a dragon, but it happened to be Spyro. On accident,
so now you know what number 3 is about.
And number 2.
Yeah.
But number 1, no, they're just lazy.
He just happened to be the one missed. And
Spyro's job literally
is
to collect treasure or die. Because his mission is to collect all the treasure and save all the dragons and save all the dragon eggs.
By the way, the most gratifying thing was picking up that treasure.
Oh, yeah.
The most gratifying,
especially when
in the whole thing.
Because in certain levels, there's a key you have to find in the level to unlock a chest.
Yep.
And when you get that key, it opens the chest and it explodes, releasing multiple of gems.
You're like, oh, look at all these gems.
And you're just rolling a Sparks who's like, pew, 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 pew. Which,
so
Sparks,
cool.
Let me mention him. Sparks, he is your health bar. And he'll pick up gems while he is alive. You have 3 hits with Sparks before he disappears.
Also known as the floating pixie.
The little dragonfly. He floats around you. Yellow, you're full health. You're good. Blue, you're looking...
Better be careful.
You got 2 hits left before I go. Green, dude, you need to let me eat some butterflies.
Run and find a butterfly. Oh, and by the way, how do you find butterflies?
You either burn sheep, chicken, any small animal...
And there's a butterfly come out of it.
And a butterfly comes out of it. Sometimes when you kill an enemy, a butterfly comes out of them.
Sometimes I wonder, who made that idea?
Yeah.
You're like, a butterfly? I would have hit him in bushes.
Yeah.
Personally. You got to run into a bush and then butterfly pops out. Look at the butterfly.
It'd be kind of unique. Green, you need to go, as we said.
And that was the only way to refill your health.
Yes. And then when you got hit that time in green, Sparks disappears. He is now gone. The only way to get him back is to kill one of those small animals to get you a butterfly, which immediately turns into Sparks.
Yep. Very cute animation, too, when he catches the butterfly.
In the second and third game, they really showed it off because they made his mouth big, his eyes, like, one eye's this big, the other eye's like that big.
Really cool.
I'm sorry, audio,
That's right. That'll be fine.
You know what I'm talking about, audio.
You understand how to set us to now.
Yes.
I'm sure you're like, again, with the left speaker only? Get over it. So, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of really cool little things. I mean, as a kid, you felt fascinated. As an adult, you're still fascinated.
I'm more amazed of how Insomniac Games put Spyro on the PS1. It was revolutionary.
Oh, we keep saying this, guys. We keep saying how every game going to these certain things was so revolutionary. It's because they were. They were so much different than everything
back
else.
in those days, they had severe hardware limitations. Now, not really.
The discs were this big.
Now, you gotta think. These discs, these little discs, they can only hold so much content.
Back in the day.
Still do. Blu-rays, they can still only hold so much content. They don't put the game on these discs anymore.
Not really.
They put a key, and then your PS4 downloads it, or Xbox, or Switch, I guess. No, Switch has little...
PS2 was the last one with actual content on the
No,
game.
the PS3 had it too.
Well, I mean, yeah, but even in PS3, it downloaded updates and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But really, PS2 was the last one that didn't do any updates.
No.
It was the game it was.
Yes. These discs, nowadays, say you bought World War II, or Crash Bandicoot. That actually doesn't have the game on it. It has a key. This is a key now. You put it in your PlayStation, there it goes. It works. But it downloads the entire game onto your hardware.
It has the original, like, okay, this is what game you're going to be downloading, and it sends you to the PlayStation.
It's a glorified download code.
Yeah.
That is why they are stopping making these and just giving you the download code instead.
Yeah, if you want it.
That is the whole reason. If you look at Walmart, they will have
a lot of just cards.
And I'm like, I don't want a card. I want a disc.
I like the hard copy.
I love the hard copy. I didn't buy it for World War II because honestly, I don't care. Treyarch's game, I'm buying the hard copy, and I'm gonna try to get. I hope they do it like they did in Black Ops 3 and give us a zombies edition. I swear,
again, still really hoping for a zombies game. I'm just
because Black Ops 3's zombie edition
campaign
was called the Juggernaut edition. If you bought it, you got a Juggernaut mini fridge.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I wanted that so badly, but I didn't need it, so I didn't do it.
At what point do you really need anything? I mean, other than food, water, and shelter.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get away with not doing a podcast. I could get away with not having computers and TVs, and there's things you can do. I mean, I don't really need any of that, but a mini fridge dedicated to one of my favorite games.
See, now the issue is if they did do that, I have my own fridge now.
Yeah, but you could have a fridge in here.
Well, it'd be loud. That's the issue.
I put it on the ground. You never hear it. You don't hear that?
Sometimes I do.
I don't. Just saying, I don't.
See, that's the issue, because I'm like, I don't need it now. That's the big thing. What? It's going to make me save, 3 steps? I don't care.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that are not needed. You know what else is not needed?
What's up?
The enemies in Spyro.
Now, let me tell you something unique about Spyro. A lot of the enemies aren't really out there to hurt you in Spyro. Weirdly enough.
They're just there to kind of be a nuisance.
The little, I don't know what they're called, the little green things?
That's fine.
The Norks? I don't know.
Oh, we'll just call them Norks.
The Norks.
The Norks does.
The original green little things.
The original Nords.
The helmets and stuff. They don't hit you. They run away from you.
Yeah.
There are some that steal gems and you gotta kill them. There are some...
The main reason they're there is probably just to get your little dragonfly back.
No, they drop gems. That's a purpose. Because Nasty North also found out that he can make minions using gems.
Naughty!
Now my question here is now, after you've collected their gems, they drop these little soul orbs that give you lives. Is that a soul at that point now? At that point, are we actually now killing people instead of getting treasure from it?
Question.
Because I mentioned this so many times in my playthrough, it's not even funny.
Only to be answered by those who made it.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever said anything about it.
Speaking of those who made it, making those minions, the boss. The main man, the main bad guy.
Mr. Nasty Nork himself. He is a Nork. Yeah. He's nasty.
He was funny looking.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that. I was like, man.
If you look at my cover,
if you
cover over my Spyro, is my head on Nasty Nork.
Little challenging. So I was like,
I have not made it to the boss fight yet, so I don't know what it is.
It was...
I have no idea.
It was a little difficult as a kid, I remember. I don't remember exactly how it played out.
To tell you...
But I remember throwing my controller.
I have not played Spyro 1.
Again, I was young.
Throughout. I only played through about half of it. So after when you go to that magical world, that's where I stopped playing, and I got Spyro 2. Or I got bored or something, or the disc broke. One of those mini things being young.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? So, I don't know. I know that the next boss fight, which is the Metalhead, I think his name is. I don't remember. He's lightning based. That's all I know.
I don't know. I remember playing it being a little upset, like, dang, this guy sucks.
I don't know the final boss yet. You might be saying, wow, you guys came in here really unprepared for actually recording this. I'm like, I don't want to spoil myself.
May I point out real quick, though, guys? Have we ever really been prepared?
No.
I think the most prepared we ever were Christmas Tragedy. And it was just because we wanted something Christmas tradition. And so we're like, how funny would it be if we talked about the worst thing that happens on Christmas?
Or maybe...
Krampus. I had some facts for you.
Facts. Maybe the 2 dudes before you with the gaming quiz?
Which was a gift? I don't know. I mean, we don't really bring facts, guys.
No.
We bring opinions. We bring fun stories. We bring
Commentate. And we bring do.
We bring the do. We bring the do. We don't just drink the do. We bring the do. If you're like, well, I've seen guys bring do. No, you've never seen us bring do. By the way, I noticed this earlier in the podcast. It kind of just popped up in my head right now. Check it out. I can do a frog.
Right now, I have a full beard, and with the lighting being so dark all of a sudden, I don't know why. Well, I know we know why. It's all that stuff. It's all the sound pattern, because as you can tell, it is completely black.
Yeah.
It is surrounding my light. It is absorbing the light, and also absorbing the sound waves, so I can talk real loud and there's no echo.
There's a slight echo when you do it that loud.
Yes.
That loud.
I mean, there was very little.
We spiked out. But yeah, no, we're doing very good on the echoing thing. It sounds really good in here, guys.
I'm very proud.
Back to sounding good. The music in Spyro.
I think I said this in the last video, but I will say it again. It's not like Crash where it's
aliens.
It's ambience. You feel like you're there.
Aliens.
It's just so good. It's so good in a different reason. It's not like Crash where it's a good tone, which it is still a good tone, don't get me wrong.
No,
but
great.
It fits the level so well, but you can tell it's not the main focus.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot's main focus was platforming and the music. That was the main focus.
And they perfected it. And they perfected this game in its ways.
Spyro was not for the music, but they still had to add it off.
Sandboxy.
It was adventure. It was fun. That's what it was. It was made for a smaller audience, as we said. We think it's made for 6 to 10-year-olds, and we think Crash is made for like 10 to 14 to 16-year-olds.
Yeah, and honestly, even though it's made for that audience, people can still enjoy it now.
I'm
like,
loving it.
if you went and got it off a shelf right now, you'd still enjoy it. It made it all the way into the Skylanders. There's Spyro and Skylanders.
Spyro is showing they're making his moolah for Activision.
So even when you're like, well, how many Spyro games is there? There's 3 really main games that they came out with, but there's been so many spin-offs and
see,
pull-ins.
the issue is that they pulled the same thing that Crash happened with Naughty Dog. The main developers said, we're done with the series. We don't want to do it again. We want to move on. And then they went to go create another staple of PlayStation, Ratchet and Clank,
which we will talk about one day on this podcast for sure.
I think. If I'm not...
Oh no! Revive down.
It's still up, boys. I thought I placed it right. I may have placed it like right there.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyways,
I don't know.
But yeah, so we'll talk about that one day.
It's good pink though.
Yeah, no, it sounded great.
Solid.
Spyro, 3 main games that are definitely worth playing. We played
if they remastered
as a
them,
kid, younger.
If they remastered my Crash, I would instantly buy it 8 months back because I know I would like the game.
Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt about liking this game. This game is more than likable.
Yes.
The only question is, will you want to play it enough because of what kind of game it is? All of our games have shifted away from that kind of deal, other than it being sandbox.
See, the issue with nowadays is the gamers of the past are now all adults. So they try to... You notice all these games start getting older and older because we did. Well, now, we are at that age where all these old people now have kids. What are they going to do? They got to make new mascots again. And that's how the gaming cycle goes. For consoles, at least.
I mean, there's tons of mascots that started way before we were alive. Mario, Metroid, things of that nature started really before we were there.
But Nintendo has been known. We make kid games.
And they've revamped them.
Yes.
Now, you revamp one time. When you go to revamp again, it doesn't always work.
See, the nice thing, though, is Nintendo, they are their own thing.
Yeah.
They are the developers.
They do such a great job on...
Mario should always feel like Mario no matter what. They have never made a Mario game that didn't feel like Mario.
It's true.
Except, technically, Luigi Saves the Day, which was a typing learning game, which they did not make.
By the way,
they had a third company make that.
Did you guys ever play Luigi's Mansion?
Oh my gosh, that game. That is the only Mario game. See, it's not a Mario game. It's a Luigi game. It's such a good game. If I can get it running and we can record, we will play that for two dudes playing games.
For sure.
And I will wait for that, and I will play it on Teledocs as well.
You know what that means? It means it's the end of the episode.
Man, we didn't talk about Spyro at all, did we?
Oh yeah, we did. We talked about Spyro quite a bit. But the main thing we want to get through with Spyro is, guys, it's a sandbox, so there's open gameplay. It's not really level based. It's not a platform.
It's a platforming open world.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Again, like I said, if you wanted to pick it up now, you would still enjoy it just as much as you did when you were a kid. Kids will enjoy it just as much as you did when you were a kid. It's going to cross generations.
See, this is what you can tell. My little sisters, they don't like Crash. They don't.
They just, yeah.
But they love Spyro.
Everyone loves Spyro.
See, the difference between Crash and Spyro, he's cute, but at the same time,
for all ages.
He also looks tough. Spyro 1, he looks cute. Spyro and Spyro 2 and 3, they noticed a lot of boys play our game. We have to make it look tough.
A little beefier.
Yes.
A little cooler.
But Spyro always has had an attitude and he's sassy.
Always has.
He's hot-headed. Obviously, he's a dragon. Gotta be.
Comes with the territory. So, guys, I mean, honestly, it will span the generation. If you're like, I want to buy something for my kid, I just don't know what to buy.
He is still
Bust
there.
out that PlayStation, dude.
He is still there, just not in his base format. Which I do think Activision is going to do that again. I think they might hire a company like Vicarious Visions and make a remaster.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Heck,
especially after the success of Crash.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And people are asking, CTR remastered.
Oh, so down. So down.
CTR remastered and Spyro remastered. That's what we're asking at this point now. We are not like saying it'll be nice. We're asking for it. Like now that they've proven that, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We're asking.
As much as I really like Spyro, CTR is first.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me with CTR like Crash and not do CTR. That doesn't make sense. Like if Crash Bash never made it, I'd be like,
I'm fine with Crash Bash not making it because it was not made by Naughty Dog.
You gotta give me some CTR.
So now that we're kind of done talking about Spyro, I want to talk about more, but we don't have the time.
Yeah, we gotta finish this up. We gotta wrap this up.
I know the issue. This is a versus episode.
So which one's better is what you're gonna ask?
Which one do we enjoy and think is better?
Let me say this: as far as the series goes, Crash Bandicoot has made the series better. It was a better series. It built very well. It had its moment of they went to a different developer, so but the CTR and the Crash Bash were so good. They were great games. So if you were asking me, is in a whole the name Crash Bandicoot, it has to include CTR.
See,
I think it's a great game. I think it's a better game.
How the name holds up today. Crash Bandicoot is his own thing. He's Crash Bandicoot. Spyro the Dragon is not his own thing anymore.
No.
He is Spyro.
Skyrim.
It's Skylanders.
Yeah.
That's all you think of now. Not me, obviously. I think
kids.
Spyro. All these new kids, like your little cousins, we say Spyro, like, oh yeah, that one character off Skylanders. We're like,
no, you shut your mouth.
I do not like how he looks now. He does not look good.
No, he doesn't look like Spyro.
No, he's not Spyro.
I'll say that.
His name is Spyro, but he's not Spyro.
I like that they put the Toy Story guys in the PlayStation VR, PlayStation one.
Oh,
not Skylanders, but the PlayStation one. I thought that was cool.
I will say, since Skylanders has its own show, do you know what they did? They got Crash Bandicoot in an episode. They threw him in there.
I could kind of enjoy that.
See, he talked. Obviously, it's a cartoon. He has to talk.
He doesn't really talk in the game, so
he had an Australian voice, sort of.
You know what? I think I saw parts of that.
I watched it with Sonny and Star. I'm like, it's got Crash. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, this show is really stupid, but they made Crash look good.
Yeah. And if you were to take the best Spyro game versus the best Crash game, in your own opinion, whatever game that may be, in my opinion, it was Spyro 1 versus Crash Bandicoot 3.
My opinion is Crash 3, Spyro 2.
Spyro 2 was fun, but I enjoyed the simplicities of Spyro 1. And in that criteria, Spyro loses.
See,
barely.
The nice thing about Spyro is it evolved into more of a mini-game feel with also platforming and an open world. Crash was just platform. There was a lot more variety.
Very set up, very...
There was a lot more variety in Spyro. There was... Not in the second one, there was hockey. There was all these other things.
Oh, I forgot about the hockey.
In Spyro,
dude, I loved that.
In Spyro 3, there was skateboarding.
So now Spyro 2 is better than Spyro 1.
There's ice hockey.
I forgot about that. Dang, that was such a good level.
it was so good. And you played the ice hockey 3 times, and they got harder each time. That last one was pretty difficult. But Crash 3... Sorry, man. Crash 3 also has many varieties. They have the time trial mode. Spyro does not have a racing mode. Crash Bandicoot has racing levels with the motorcycles, and then they also have plane levels, and then they have water ski levels, and then they have power-ups. Spyro 2 also introduced power-ups. There's a whole bunch of things here that I don't know which one I like more.
So difficult.
See, I love playing Crash, but Crash can sometimes get me a little bit angry because I did something stupid. Spyro, I have never been angry at almost.
I have. I've thrown my controller on both games. So, I mean...
The worst thing... the reason why I get mad at Spyro is my own fault. On Crash, some things kind of seem a little BS. Spyro, I have never seen something and said, this is bullcrap. And I say, I keep on failing. It's my fault. Yeah. And that's what I look at for a game. I want a game that can eliminate that, that as much as possible. And in my opinion, I think Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 is also really high up there. It's really neck and neck with those 2 games.
Yeah. So, guys,
I would say Spyro wins on that.
I think you know. We're going to have a little more discussion after this. This is minute 46 of the audio, so if you want to go and catch the rest of the conversation on the audio, it's going to be probably around minute 48. You guys can catch us on there.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do those fun outros.
As I say on my channel, time for those patented bad outros.
Let me remind you guys, as if we didn't really mention it earlier, we have a Patreon.
Yes, we have.
And if you are a dollar member or better, dollar member or better, it is a dollar menu. If it's a dollar member or better, you get to find out about our meetups, which then you would get to join us this Saturday.
Yeah,
but you're not there, so
this Saturday is kind of hard for them. Let's see, today is the 16th, and it's
I said if they didn't know.
Oh yeah,
they would have. Could have.
If you knew, it'd be the 20th of January.
Yeah. So,
which is already passed for you guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
We have a backlog, and we try to keep these levels.
So there you go. But you've seen them.
Yeah, you've seen them.
You now you understand why you're like, man, we would have been there. That would have been so much fun because we're actually gonna do something very special for it. So there you go. There's that one. Duh. Then there's these really cool thing called the Facebook, the face bag, the face stomach.
I know. What's it called? Oh man,
MySpace. MySpace. That's totally right. It's our band's page.
It's our Facebook page.
Yeah, no, our Facebook page. And of course, the links are down below. But we have a lot of members there. You can catch your updates there. Facebook gets a little.
Every time I upload a video, I see like an hour later, Josh like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, I always say a little something fun.
I mean, how that was funny. Like Saturdays for the Do Boys.
That's what I posted. Saturday. What are Saturdays for? Do Boys. And what are Do Boys for? Hanging out. So
it's kind of in the name.
So Facebook is where you can see all that fun stuff we put on our back. You know, the stuff that we don't film. Yeah. the behind the scenes stuff goes up on our Instagram things. We're like, this Saturday the 20th or whatever, we're going to be going out. You'll see pictures up on the Instagram that day after we do it. You'll be like, oh,
and we'll probably do what we did with the tacos. Like, hey, can we have the T-Rex bird?
Oh yeah, no, we're going to definitely set that up. So, I mean, these are all things you'd see on Instagram if you were following us on Instagram.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Make sure to go and click that Instagram link. And of course, we do have Twitter.
That's a thing.
Yeah, we do. And we have something we're goofing off tonight, so there'll be something up on Twitter for that.
Yes.
We're always kind of goofing off anyway, so There you go. But yeah, we do have Twitter.
Yes.
And did I miss anything?
We got my channel.
Oh.
I'm here. Hi, guys.
The Teledocs. I remember. We almost forgot one thing. It's something you're sitting on. Acoustic chair. The chair.
It's a little bit dark, but you're here, buddy, in spirit.
Again, thank you, Nick Acosta, for the chair. That actually wasn't what I was going to say, but it popped into my head, so that's what got said. I rhymed. Dr. Seuss better call me up.
It's going to be kind of hard.
I have no idea what
it's
I was
going to be kind of hard for Dr. Seuss to call you up.
Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, Nick Acosta,
my channel,
your channel. I just can't think of it, guys. Put us in the comments below if you remember what I didn't mention. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit that share button and show us to your friends.
I'm trying to think, what would it be?
Maybe it was like something about not liking this thing. Or
Ah, yes, disliking.
oh, your favorite thing to say.
Yes.
Ah, it wasn't my thing. I was just waiting for him to say it.
I
usually say like, comment, and he says and.
dislike.
Oh, of course. Yeah, dislike that thing. Oh, the notification bell around that notification when you're subscribed, so you know when we upload.
Which is pretty constant, but
Yeah.
you know.
So there you
Makes
go,
us
guys.
feel better that you know.
I know. A little long of the episode. You're going to look at that minute mark and you're going to go, man, 50 minutes, that's bullcrap. Well, sorry.
It happens. Things,
We
phone
talk
calls and all that
things.
fun stuff.
Yeah. The phone call kind of hit us and we had to ramble for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, guys on video, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for notification. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for sharing to all your friends out in internet land that we don't know yet. Just a crispy spoon.
Just a greasy spoon without you.
All right, bye guys.